Astrologists worldwide have begun predicting how the November election will turn out, and the results, like the polls, seem to be split right down the center. However, physicist Vasilis Kanatis says most astrologers are working from antiquated data, which is not accurate. Mr. Kanatis has proven that a shift in the Earth's alignment has not only changed everyone's zodiac dates, but also added a 13th sign, Ophiuchus. Vasilis Kanatis is author of Astrology of the 13 Signs of the Zodiac. Ophiuchus, the new sign of the Zodiac Circle. I'm very happy to welcome physicist and amateur astronomer Vasilis Kanatis to Good Morning Hudson Valley.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm very glad that I'm talking to you. And I want to say that I'm talking to you from the center of the earth, from Delphi. Delphi was considered the center of the earth for the ancient Greeks. So it was the place of the Pythia, where Pythia made her forecasts. So that's what we are going to do once again after a few thousand years. We are going to talk about astrology, how it has become after the addition of the 13th zodiac sign. First of all, I want to say that a few words about my new theory, because according to this theory of astrology of the 13 signs of the zodiac, this ancient branch of knowledge has changed. The reason that the new theory has changed the astrology can be found on the anachronistic nature of the 12 zodiac signs that was based on physics of the 1st century BC and the theory of epicycles of Claudius Ptolemy. So old astrology is giving us data of the sky as it was 2,000 years ago. For this reason, most of the planets and the zodiac signs places are wrong. My theory takes into account the precession of the equinoxes. It is based on astronomy of the 21st century AD, and all 13 zodiac constellations are placed on the ecliptic according to astronomical information given by NASA. So the suns, the moons, and the planets' positions are accurately calculated on the ecliptic. So on this basis, we have the right to reform everything about also not only astrology, but also the way that astrology sees the American elections. For example, both candidates, according to traditional astrology, where Obama was Leo and Romney was Pisces. But according to astrology of the 13 signs of the zodiac, which is based on sciences, Obama is Cancer now and not Leo, and Romney is Aquarius and not Pisces. Not only that, but on November 6th, the sun is not in Scorpion, as astrologers thought, but the sun is in Libra, and the moon is in Cancer and not in Leo. So as you can see, everything is changing, and we have the right to make new predictions about these elections. You understand?
Yes.
If we examine, for example, the synastries of the candidates with the day of the election. For example, if we see the synastry of President Obama with the day, the 6th of November, we can see that it is very fortunate for him. The place of the moon is in his zodiac sign on November 6th, which means that it is a very fortunate day for him. But on the other side, Mitt Romney, he also has a lot of luck because planet Poseidon, or Neptune, as we would call it, is in his new zodiac sign, in Aquarius. And it is a very fortunate coincidence that this lucky planet is in Aquarius, because when Poseidon was on the side of the Greeks, they won the Trojan War a few thousand years ago. So we don't know if it is going to happen again with Mitt Romney. So the to say it clear, the favorite of the elections from the astrological point of view of astrology of the 13 signs of the Zodiac is President Obama. But I think also that Mitt Romney has many possibilities. It's something, let's say, about 60-40 from our point of view.
So both candidates seem to have something or multiple things going for them, at least astrologically, with the upcoming election.
Yes, we cannot say that everything is perfect from our point of view for one candidate, for President Obama. He is very fortunate that the moon is in Cancer, but there is also another negative thing, that the planet Mercury is beginning its retrograde motion the day of the elections, and the moon is connected with Mercury through an aspect of trine, or triangular aspect, as we call it. And this is not so good for President Obama. So there is a kind of equilibrium. As you can see also in the polls, there is an equilibrium. Of course, astrology is not going to decide who is going to win in the elections. This is the people are going to say who is winning, not us. But we just make some forecasts based on the places of the planets on the ecliptic, and this is just an indication of how the planets could affect the result or our life from astrological point of view. It's not something certain to happen. You understand?
We're talking with physicist Vasilis Kanadas, talking to us actually from Greece, talking about the new sign of the Zodiac, the 13th sign. So I've always thought of myself, my birthday is February 4th, I've always thought of myself as an Aquarian, but apparently I'm not.
Of course, you are a new Capricorn. When you were born, the sun was in Capricorn, and there's nothing you can do about it, because some people say, yes, I don't want to be a new sign anymore, but I want to my old sign. But it doesn't depend on them. It's scientific data. It's something that happened in their life, and that's all. And I wanted also to say that there was, in the last few years, there was not scientific astrology to explain how the system of astrology is going to work with the 13 zodiac signs. And this is a big gap that I came with my book to fill. So I made a new theory so that everybody can see how the system of astrology is working with the 13 zodiac signs. And this is very important for the world of astrology. And also I make, of course, apart from this, I make predictions in my website, astrology13.com, where everybody can see their weekly horoscopes. And just like in 12 zodiac astrology, they can see how the system works also with the new astrology, the 13 zodiac astrology, the new data, and in accordance with the sciences, with physics, with astronomy.
We're talking with Vasilis Kanadas. His book is called Astrology of the 13 Signs of the Zodiac, Ophiuchus, the new sign of the Zodiac Circle. How can people get a hold of the book?
So the book is available through Amazon in book format or ebook format, and also in other main bookstores in the United States and everywhere in the world. And it's actually an introduction to the new theory. It's the first book of the new theory, because I hope that there will be more to come, because people must get used to the 13 zodiac signs. This is scientific data. It's not history. It's not something out of their, how do you say, it's not the old way of thinking. Everything is changing in life, so must astrology change to be in accordance with sciences and with astronomy. They are not enemies. They are, I think, in the beginning, in ancient Greece, astronomy and astrology were close friends. The scientists that made the theories, they were also astrologers. And I aspire that this is going to happen again. Scientists are going to deal again with astrology because they are going to feel that there is a scientific base on it. It's not science, of course, but there's a lot of scientific data, and there's a different way that astrology is seen from scientists, from people of science.
Well, this is certainly a very, very fascinating subject, and we want to thank you very much for calling us all the way from Greece. It was really nice talking with you, and I'd like to wish you the best with your book.
Thank you very much. It was really nice talking to you.